So now let's talk a bit about rituals. So you've been hosting some ceremonies at Pillai Center, and a lot of people have been enjoying them very much. What we've been doing is Friday archanas to Goddess Lakshmi, who's right behind you, and that's the whole setup we just finished for today. So tell folks a little bit about like the benefit of participating in a ritual or doing a ritual at home like the one you've been doing.
Okay, we're jumping straight to the benefits, right? And so I'll give a little more lengthy explanation. I'm sorry, I don't want to take a lot of time or speak a lot, but Dr. Pillai always mentions that rituals are powerful, and this is mentioned in a lot of places. A lot of people keep talking about it. A lot of people keep performing it. My take on ritual, I try to balance both practical and logical kind of, a view, a perspective over those, and along with personal belief. Now, people who have the desire, who are a part of the culture in which rituals are performed very commonly and very often, I think this is going to be a very new way of trying to understand or trying to practice their culture. For people who do not practice rituals, who do not have, majority of the participants do not have it in their culture. So people who are from the Hindu culture or who have been practicing the Hindu culture, they would be very aware that, okay, a ritual is this, and we will get the blessings of the goddess, and that will help us move forward or move ahead in our lives. So that is basically understood. And so people are there just to, enjoy or the right word is to celebrate, to participate and to celebrate and to be a part of the ritual. For people who don't have it as a part of their culture, what are the practical benefits? One, I would say, is discipline. Two is awareness. The third benefit that I would suggest is for you to have a completely different perspective. And fourth, I would like to move on further into the spiritual benefits. The rituals are of a completely different dimension. I believe that idol worship and all of that is the first stage in spirituality. The second stage of when you move further or when you move ahead in spirituality, then you begin performing rituals. Now, this is a long, lengthy period. People cannot just obtain the benefits of a ritual just like that. It's not an overnight result, or it's not an overnight benefit that they'll get. Some people actually have, but that's not the case for everyone. And so ritual is a very common practice that we take a lot of time to master. And this is a way in which, so the rituals that we perform now for Shreem Brzee, Baba always talks about 200% life, both, the wealth, abundance, prosperity, along with spirituality. There's a beautiful shloka in Sanskrit, especially that comes from the Shakta Marga. They say, Yatrasti bhogaha natatatra mokshaha. Wherever there is happiness or worldly desires and, the acceptance of worldly desires and happiness, people think that, oh my God, I'm not going to get liberated. I'm going to feel stuck. This worldly benefits or worldly desires and all of these things are going to bind me and not going to let me liberate my soul. And then it is believed that yatrasti mokshaha nachatatra bhogaha. They mentioned that, okay, wherever people are trying to liberate their soul, then they're said, okay, don't eat these, or, don't focus on money. Material is bad. Materialistic desires are bad, etc., etc. And then it is mentioned that, Shri Sundari Pranata Padukana, like people who worship the goddess, bhogascha mokshascha karastha eva. They get both the liberation and the worldly benefits right over the palm of their hands. And so it is given to them. It's actually given to them. They don't even have to do anything. All they have to do is just believe in the goddess and keep practicing and keep doing whatever they're guided to do. And that gives them both the blessings. It is not, it is worldly benefits are not an obstacle for you to liberate, for your soul to move into liberation. Is the teaching from the goddess worship. And so that's what we've been trying to do. And to understand the goddess is in the subtle form of a sound. And that's why the mantra, Shreem Brzee mantra, is worldly, is known all over the globe, and it's giving a lot of amazing results and amazing benefits to people, because people, without knowing this, the sound itself is the goddess. You understand the sound as a goddess. So there are different ways for you to, I don't have the right English word for this, but there are different approaches for you to accept or to feel or to embrace goddess. One is through idol worship. You please your senses, and then you practice, or you embrace your spirituality through that. The second one is the beautiful one, the second stage, that is through rituals, in which sounds are more important, in which concentration is more important, and so all of these things are more important. So so rituals, I believe, are very superior to many other practices. Rituals, on all kinds of rituals, like archana, puja, homa, all of these things. And so these are a very superior way to not just realize or to not just embrace the divine beings, but also a very powerful way for you to receive a lot of the benefits. I'm not going to use the word fast. You're not going to get it fast, but this discipline is an assured way for you to succeed in both your spiritual and
if you're